An individual claiming responsibility for the hack first shared it on the 4chan message board, along with a link for the 125GB file containing contents of the breach, and a statement that he did it to foster more disruption and competition in the online video streaming space. The users added that the Twitch community is a disgusting, toxic cesspool. Ugh. I'm having so much trouble pushing back against that. I don't know if I'm even allowed while I'm on Twitch, but, you know. I'm 3,368? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, that's why every one of you who's watching right now, you should consider subscribing. Come to the Serfs.tv, and if you subscribe, you can bump me up a couple more notches. Soon I'll be in that millionaire club, you know? It's only a matter of time. I can go from earning like $3,000 a month to $14,000 a month, apparently. You want the list? Yeah, well, I'm going to go over some of it. I only saw, what was it, like Know Nothing TV's print? Critical Role is beating out XQC? I thought XQC was the biggest. Shows how much money the top Twitch streamers have earned from August to October. So this is in a single year? This still seems kind of low. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is an obscene amount of money for one individual to make playing video games, but like, that still seems kind of low. Then Ludwig. Oh, Haas isn't even in the top 10. Damn, son. But Haas does beat out Asmongold. You know. Oh, Trainwrecks comes in 1-5 at number 38. See, this is just what he gets from Twitch, though. Imagine how much money. Doesn't he make something obscene from all the gambling meta? Or the Gamba meta? Or whatever that is? These numbers are a total of ad share, gross sub share, gross bit share, developer share, gross bit share, ad revenue. More advice. This is from 2019 to August of 2021. Gotcha. Ninja at 46. What the fuck? Isn't Ninja like one of the biggest ones? Amaranth at number 48. Is this the first woman? No. No, Pokimane is number 39. Wow, yeah, there's not a lot of representation in this list, that's for sure. So is Pokimane the first one? The first woman in the top 50? Just behind Trainwrecks. I saw a list where Hassan was much higher on some streams. Number 3,368. God damn. Gotta climb. Apparently I'm 3,368. $64,000 between August and October. 3,368. God damn. It's not great. $250,000. Holy fuck. It's a lot of money. Destiny 254,231. Damn. Damn. It would have been nicer if you were 3,000. I know, 69th would have been nicer. That is 2 years. This is 2 years. Ah, it's 2 years worth. Oh, so that's not great at all. $30,000 is not a good salary. That's not a lot to live on. I was like, I don't feel like I only make $30,000 a year off Twitch, though. I feel like I make more. XVX Colin, thank you. Pay chat, Moonlord. Is this per year? It's 2 years, apparently. This link is better. It's the raw file with corrected values. Yeah, but it's not fun. Like, this just looks like the Matrix to me. It just looks like chicken scratch. Well, I guess I can start by saying this. A lot of people were very upset that certain Twitch streamers weren't willing to share their finances publicly, or people seem to think they're also upset if Twitch streamers don't disclose how much money they're making. Those days are gone. Now everyone knows everybody's amounts. Yeah, it's all here. It's this matrix you see before you right here on the screen right now. Why did they stop at 10,000? I wonder. Or sorry, yeah, 10,000 is the last one, isn't it? This is kind of weird too. It's completely ranked us. Like, this doesn't get much more capitalism than this, ranking us in terms of how much money we earn. I've fundraised more money than I've made on this platform. I just realized that. Oh my god. I guess that absolves me of all the evil that I've done for fundraising money for Amazon. There's that. there's that. I want an ad. Oh, we good now? What up, Freems? Everyone go to twitch.tv/Freems. That's a great lefty cred. That's true. Yeah, that is true. That is good lefty cred. All right, let's expose everybody. Freems. Oh, you're not in the top 10,000 Freems. Dylan Burns. Oh, but he hasn't been streaming as long, right? That could be a thing. Also check Central Community. Oh, I know. That's actually kind of funny. All right, we should do some clarifying remarks when it comes to all this. Hold on, let me pull up the meme. And I fundraised for Amazon. Every single Twitch streamer, by virtue of being on this platform, is making money for Amazon.com. It is owned by Amazon.com. 50% of all the money I make on Twitch goes to Amazon. So when you donate bits, if you donate 200 bits, 100 bits just went back into Jeffrey Bezos's pocket. Which is kind of funny, which is why, like, when people do that whole, like, this is the revolution, you are witnessing the revolution, thank you for being a part of this, comrades, quickly, donate now, hit subscribe, use your Amazon Prime, connect it to your account, I need 500 biddies to unlock socialism right now, comrades. Like, in essence, what every single Twitch streamer is doing is we're fundraising money for Amazon, just by virtue of being on this platform. Like, it's one of the bigger reasons why I wanted to get off Twitch and start my own platform, was because I wanted to stop funneling money into something I criticize all day, because it is somewhat hypocritical. Okay, there's so many memes, I'm trying to get through them all. Okay, so here's the one that I'm sure everyone has seen. This one is pretty fucking funny. Central_Committee, $14,000 a month. Destiny, $10,000 a month. I'm sure this is not going to start up any kind of discourse. What was the other... There's another Mike from PA meme. Oh yeah, this one. Everyone here is so upset I made 14K. Dude, who are you? No, we aren't. I thought that was pretty funny. Also check Central Community text list. Didn't he start in early 2020? Haha, no, definitely not in that list. Okay, well let's go through some names. Chat, send me some names. Who are some other political streamers? Is Denim's in here? Search. Denims, 9,533, $24,000. Made the top 10,000. 60,000. Hey, me and Looney make about the exact same money. Good for them. The Soups TV. Yes. Closest is the Serfs TV. Almost. Vosh won't be on here. He doesn't earn any money on Twitch. Yeah. There's Team Vash, or there's Vose. Whoa, Vose is making quite a bit of money. How about Lucid Fox? Lucid Fox, wow, living large. 1,175. Well, all right then, Lucid. No, nothing got $0. I know it's been a rough time. Infrared, I don't know if Infrared's been streaming long enough. No, Infrared's not streaming long enough. But I can tell you, if Infrared has 2,000 subs, then the Marxist-Leninist is probably making. I don't know what his contract would be, but probably somewhere around like $6 grand, maybe around there, a month. Demon Mama. Oh, Demon Mama has her own website, so she wouldn't be on there. The Quartering, sure. Quartering's on the top 10,000. She's site-based. I'm gonna see Chud Logic. We can just do this all day. Let's expose everyone's finances. Chud Logic is not in the top 10,000. Huh. My new goal is to make the list. Yeah, not very alpha of the Quartering, unless I'm spelling it wrong. All right, let's see. No, nothing there. Nothing there at all. Here's what I want to say about all this, all right? Because I'm going to read the article. We're going to get into the deets of this entire exercise. I have worked, and this is going to come as a shock to anyone who doesn't know the Serfs lore, but I have worked a lot of different jobs. I have worked in construction. I've worked as a dishwasher at 2 different restaurants. I have worked at 2 fast food chains. They're both movie theaters, but they are technically fast food chains in Canada. I've worked as a guerrilla marketer. I've worked as a video editor, as a special effects supervisor, and then finally, Twitch streamer slash debonair gentleman about town. I have never had a single job, including the one I have now, in which at certain points I did not have envy over other people who were achieving things, which is odd because I should be happy that they're achieving things.
Take some of my filthy capitalist earnings.
Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Deadski. Appreciate that. Thank you for the gifted 10 subs. To everyone who just got a sub from Deadski, and there's 10 of you, please give them a big thank you. That's massive. Are you from Canada? because that's sick, because I am from Canada. I am, yes. Guerrilla marketing. Oh, I can explain guerrilla marketing. So guerrilla marketing, if you didn't know, this is going to be to anyone here who doesn't like just regular marketing. Guerrilla marketing is where we do things that are unconventional in order to market a product. So two of the big products I had to market, one was newspapers. I would have to wake up at like 4 a.m., go to the SkyTrain station and hand out tons of free newspapers to people. That was considered guerrilla marketing. Another one, which was way better, was for a liquor company, and I would go to liquor stores, and I would be that person when you walk in and you get the free sample, and they're like, oh, that's delicious, because liquor is delicious. And then afterwards, all of a sudden, I'm there, and I'm like, yeah, did you know you can actually buy a 6-pack for only like $13.99, and it's going to be on sale for the rest of the day? Then they buy that 6-pack. At the end of the shift, they go back, and I have to take the records of how many 6-packs of that product got sold, and the amount I would earn in addition to minimum wage would be based on how many times I got someone to buy a 6-pack through guerrilla marketing of this product. Yeah, that's not even the fun guerrilla. I mean, I'm sure there's funner guerrilla marketing. Also, people forget being a streamer, you legit get so much abuse. Well, I'm getting to that. All right, I'm getting to that. We're gonna get to this part. But anyways, I have not worked a single job in my entire life in which I was not jealous or envious of coworkers at a certain point. Even if it's something like online, right? Even like witnessing things like, wow, this person has like more followers than me. Oh, this person has more subs than me. Oh, this person makes more money than me. And it really goes to show you how this entire way that we've structured this is to be competitive against one another. Like if you work in an office setting, right, you want to earn more money. You're going to have just an easier life if you make more money, if you have a higher position. So you are in competition with the rest of your coworkers to get that raise, to get that promotion, to get that better position, right? You're not co-owners in the company. You're not cooperatively working together. You're working in a structured environment. It's kind of like a pyramid. I'm sure this is probably going to get used out of context, but that's in essence guerrilla marketing is when Cash App donates 69 subs to but that's in essence how it's going to work, and it's unfortunate. It really is, because it's probably the first thing, like everyone still, even if they want to talk about like I'm a socialist or I'm a communist or whatever one they say, they've all got the programming in their head. Every single person is always about the numbers. It's always like, oh, how many live viewers do you have? How many subs do you have? Put your sub count in the corner. Yeah, you have 4,000 subs. Damn, you're doing really good. Yeah, you've got some big old investors in this one. Yeah, you're really spreading the message, really getting that communism out there, you know? I can speak now. Illuminati pyramid scheme. Ah, well, there you are. Yeah. Are you in the Illuminati? The triangle looked pretty triangular. That's true. Chud Logic pulled in about 2,500. Where are you getting all these numbers from? Are people just like now openly like, I wasn't in the top 10,000, but I don't want to be exposed, so here you go. Here's my accrued wealth. All of you. Learn it quickly. You know what's worse about this than people's amount of money being leaked, though, which I don't think is, you know, ultimately going to be too damaging, is all the other shit. Because everyone's personal passwords are in there, apparently. Everyone's streamer keys were in there, apparently. Everyone's, like, personal information was in there. I pulled the torrent. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Wait, there's a torrent that has, like, oh, the torrent has all of the data. Like, everything. No, he didn't, because he was off last week in a big part of September. Oh, okay. Wow. See, like I immediately, like I have 2-factor authorization, so even if someone tried to hack my account, they couldn't without my cell phone. But still, I was like, I need to get everything. And the source code for the site. Wow. The source code. I think, yeah, personal data is in the torrent, so everyone could basically get doxxed now. I heard that, like, did you see Dylan Burns posted that he got doxxed? Like, everyone knows his full name now. It's pretty wild. The entirety of Twitch has been leaked. Source codes, user payout are amongst the data released in a 128 gigabyte torrent. An anonymous hacker claims to have leaked the entirety of Twitch, including its source code and user payout information. The user posted 125 gigabytes of torrent link to 4chan on Wednesday. Wait, I thought 4chan went down. Didn't 4chan become 8chan? Oh no, 8chan was separate. 8chan was like, if 4chan isn't spicy enough for you, go to 8chan. But 8chan went down and then become 8kun. Yeah. Wait, isn't Hassan's total earnings less than the cost of his house? Yeah, but that's how much he makes every year. He can buy that house once a year, every year, if he wanted to. That's, like, if he's making $3 million a year. By the way, That's just what is a combination of what, like the subs, the ad revenue, and all that kind of stuff. That's not anything in addition to that he does. Like if he sells merch, I'm not saying that he does, but I'm just saying if people sell merch, if they have sponsorships, if like all of that is going to be in addition to, right? Like Mike from PA apparently is like sponsored by Jacobin and Surfshark, so that's going to make him extra money on top of everything else. All this kind of stuff. Mortgages are a thing. You can finance your house and buy more houses. Digens is right. It's mortgaging. There's another server to confirm by other sources. Change your password and consider. Oh, okay. You've changed your passwords. I have, but again, I use two-factor authorization for everything. I just have ever since, like, I remember the first time I ever blew up online was for like a YouTube video. And then right afterwards, like it's really hard to anyone here who doesn't like have a social media account that has lots of notifications always at you, but all of a sudden all my accounts started to be like multiple login attempts. Like all my accounts just got locked. It was like my Gmail had like a fuck ton of login attempts, failed login attempts. My PayPal had a ton of failed login attempts. My YouTube had a ton of failed login attempts. Twitch had a ton of failed login attempts. And I was like, oh shit, a lot of people are trying to get inside. I better activate all this 2FA. I don't know what it stands for, baby. But yeah. Shouldn't the passwords be salted and encrypted? I don't know what salted means. I assume that's when you pour salt on your computer. But encrypted, yes, I would hope so. I don't know how much of this. Well, let's read the article. We must learn before we can discuss. FeedGC can verify the files mentioned on the 4chan are publicly available to download as described by the anonymous hacker. One anonymous company source told VGC that the leaked data is legitimate, including the source code for the Amazon-owned streaming platform. Internally, Twitch is aware of the breach, the source said, and it's believed that the data was obtained as recently as Monday. We've requested comment from Twitch and will update the story when it replies. Twitch has confirmed the leak is authentic. We can confirm this breach has taken place. Our team is working with urgency to understand the extent of this. We will update the community as soon as possible if the information is available. I mean, here's the shitty thing, because I know a lot of people are like, well, if someone gets like doxed or hacked as a result of this, then isn't that super, like, isn't Twitch liable for any of that? And I would assume, my answer would probably be no, or I would assume it's no, because, again, the contracts you sign are pretty thorough when you join these things. An amazing article on patents concerning psychedelic and psychedelic therapy. Oh, cool. Salting means you make a random string to prepend to the password a user gives you and save it alongside their password hash. I wish I knew what that meant. We're getting Russian bot attacks right now. That's odd. That normally doesn't happen. We're getting multiple Russian bot attacks. Hey, I just want to know what this says though. What is the? I can't see it now. I should have copied and pasted it. Well, I mean, it's just a patriotic song. A patriotic song. That's weird. Huh. What a strange thing. And the battle is going again. And the battle is going again, also known as And Lenin is Young Again, is a Soviet patriot song about the October Revolution with Vladimir Lenin, composed by Alexandra Pakhmutova, to lyrics written by her husband, Nikolai Dobranov, and is the most known performance of a song being done with Soviet singers. Well, I mean, if we're getting attacked by bots, we might as well give them what they want, otherwise they'll destroy us. 'Tis but a matter of time, you see. This is quite the derail. No, these things are inextricably linked. You have to understand this. You know what? I'm going to keep reading this article, but I'm going to have this playing in the background. Then you'll see how they fuse. Some Twitter users have started making their way through the 125 gigabytes of information that was leaked, with one claiming that torrent also includes encrypted passwords and recommending that users enable two-factor authentication to be safe. If you have a Twitch account, it's recommended that you turn on two-factor authentication. I have that, but I can't pronounce the word, which ensures that even if your password is compromised, you still need a phone to prove your identity. Yes, we have that. The torrent also reportedly includes utility code for a game called Vape World. Damn, bro! Vape World got hacked? Is no one safe? What kind of, I don't want to live in this world anymore, dude. Vape World, bro. Hey, what are you about? Big tugs or fat rips? I know what I'm about, bro. Vape World, which appears to be a chat software based on Amazon's unreleased Steam competitor, Vapor. Oh, fuck. Damn, y'all got fucked. You know what? I could take more joy in this if it wasn't like something that directly affects me. Isn't that weird? Is that just like the way of the world? Vape World? Meanwhile, Vapor, the code name for an alleged in-development Steam competitor, is claimed to integrate many of Twitch's features into a bespoke game store. Finally, the leaked documents allegedly show that popular streamers such as Shroud, Nick Mercs, Dr. Lupo, and Central Planning Committee have earned millions from working with the popular streaming platform. What it doesn't include is money that streamers have earned outside of Twitch, including merchandise, YouTube revenue, sponsorships, and external donations, like Mike from PA has received. Despite this caveat, the list shows that 81 Twitch streamers have been paid more than $1 million by Twitch since August of 2019. Here's the gross thing. Why was this something that Nothing wanted to like go through? Well, I guess it was a viral tweet. That's true. Maybe that's the inspiration. The anonymous leaker has stated that this is the first part of the content due to be leaked, but hasn't stated what they plan to release. One cybersecurity expert said on Wednesday that it fully confirmed the Twitch hack will be the biggest leak I've ever seen. Twitch has regularly found itself under fire from creators and users who feel the site doesn't take enough action against problematic members of the Twitch community, amongst other things. Last month, a group of Twitch streamers called on other channels and viewers to boycott the site for 24 hours as a response to the hate raids. It also worked out pretty well. On the same day the campaign was initially announced, Twitch posted a thread on Twitter explaining that if it was attempted to stop the hate raids, but it was not a simple fix. That was also a really good payday for Mike from PA. He earned a lot of money on that day. No one should have to experience malicious and hateful attacks based on who or what they are, what they stand for. This is not the community we want to Twitch, and we want to know we are making it hard to make Twitch a safer place for creators. Twitch acquired a Steam competitor when they bought Curse. What's news to me is they decided to hold back on the platform until they made games. They can market it as Vapor exclusives. Looks like they didn't do that. Well, I mean, now that the code is out there. Hey, now that we have the Twitch code, that means we can make multiple Twitches though, right? Like endless Twitches? Turns out the purpose of the hack was just to find out why Dr. Disrespect got banned. Are you actually serious? Do you have a link to that? Or is that just a meme? Encrypted user password, source code, lost in massive breach of Amazon's Twitch. Twitch.tv got leaked, like the entire website, source code, comments for the websites and various console and phone versions, references to an unreleased Steam competitor, payouts, encrypted passwords, that kind of thing. Might want to change your password. Yeah. No, I'm just goofing. Oh, okay. The Twitch leaker can see the payment passwords and other personal information for creators and customers, but can they see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Also true. Wow. That one hits home, you know? I didn't even think about that aspect, but yeah. Or soup. Can we hack soup? The information also includes 3 years of payment data showing how much Twitch compensates gamers to stream their activities online, revealing it paid more than $108,000 annually to 13 individual accounts or users since 2019. An individual claiming responsibility for the hack first shared it on the 4chan message board, along with a link for the 125 gigabyte file containing contents of the breach, and a statement that he did it to foster more disruption and competition in the online video streaming space. The users added that a Twitch community is a disgusting, toxic cesspool. Oh, I'm having so much trouble pushing back against that. I don't know if I'm even allowed while I'm on Twitch, but, you know. Welcome, is it Dr. K Beef or Beth? Welcome to the other side. What do I suggest? Oh, like genuinely? I suggest everyone should change their passwords, because that's probably a big thing. If you're a smaller Twitch streamer, please change your passwords and everything. No, you cannot. The code is still the IP of Twitch Interactive. It would be illegal to reuse their code unless you live in China, where US IP doesn't matter. So that's going to happen probably, right? I mean, can't they alter it enough so that people don't know? That's got to be possible too, right? Couldn't you do a little light tweak, and that would be enough? You know? No comment? Oh, okay. I've been plowing through your stuff on YouTube, specifically your videos on Sargon, because I hate myself. That doesn't sound as if my content is pleasing you. Because if it was, you'd be like, I just like laughing at Sargon. But maybe you hate me, and so I'm watching me all day as punishment. In which case, enjoy your sadomasochism. I'm glad I'm your chosen sadomasochist vessel. Let me say that. Nothing that Twitch does really is that unique. People can easily make clones before the... Oh yeah, okay, sorry. That stuff aside. Hey, you know what the big part of this entire story is, and the unreported part is? This leak of the 10,000 top earners of Twitch, that's not the 0.1% of Twitch earners. That's not the 1%. That's the 0.01%. The 0.01%. Now, according to Google, there's something like 9 million Twitch streamers who are active every month. 9 million, okay? So this is the top 10,000 of those 9 million. The vast majority of Twitch streamers are not making minimum wage, and that includes people who are affiliates. I mean, very, very few affiliates are making beyond minimum wage for the amount of hours they put into streaming versus the amount they get back in revenue. Like, I can't begin to tell you how many hundreds and hundreds of active, even right now, like 4 or 5 viewer Andes there are. Like people who just have like 3 viewers, 4 viewers, stuff like that, and they you know, they get a few subs or whatever, and then that is basically going to be the sum total of their revenue. Twitch still takes half, so even if you make like $200 a month off Twitch, you then get like $100 a month off Twitch, and it's something that's not really discussed because I know everyone thinks of Twitch as a job, as like a dream job. Right? Like this is like, how could anyone complain? Like those are just a whole bunch of people trying to get at something that is just not viable. Okay, so why are they even wasting that much time doing this? Why are there 9 million streamers? It's a combination of things. It's going to be because some of the streamers, obviously, are doing it for a hobby. Some of them are doing it just for fun because they like streaming. But I'm going to guess a lot of them are hoping to break into that next thing where they suddenly have 25 consecutive viewers. And hopefully one day they'll have 50. If they reach 75, then they can like vie for that, you know, beloved partnership checkmark that they want. All that being said, though, the vast majority of them are putting a ton of hours into something that is not recouping them even minimum wage. And I know people here again want to probably say, well, yeah, but they're trying to be Twitch streamers. You know, people become Twitch streamers for a lot of different reasons. It's not just because they want to, like, I just want to be paid tons of money to play video games. We interviewed the other day, I forget, MX Bullet something, I forget her full name. Clearly, I'm sharp as a tack today. She became a Twitch streamer because she was a single mother and she wanted to support her kid and be able to spend time with her kid while at the same time show people like how to cook tutorials and stuff like that. There's a lot of people with disabilities who become Twitch streamers. A, because they are unable to leave their homes for whatever reason, or B, because they're unable to work in a regular job or a workplace. So that's one of the reasons they become Twitch streamers, because they want to be able to work online, right? It's not just an endless amount of people who are like desperate to just have this super easy job that's so simple and cushy and you just get to sit down and like smoke weed and play video games all day. Like, it's the dream, bro, you know, just living the dream. And then one last little piece, because I am just talking about labor relations right now and the way people work. In all those jobs I was talking to you about before, all of them, the vast majority of them, whether it was doing physical labor, dishwashing, stuff like that, I never had a single job that I eventually did not want to start going to. Sorry, that's probably not worded correctly. Like, every single one of them, I eventually didn't want to go into that job. Every single one of them, I eventually loathed the job. I loathed my boss. I loathed the environment. I loathed the monotony of it. I would just stare at the clock every minute, waiting for the whole thing to be over, you know, and then time, because it's relative, seems to move even slower the more you stare at it. And so Twitch streaming is a different job, in which, yes, I do not loathe streaming every single day. I don't stare at my, you know, computer in the morning and go like, fuck. I mean, there are harder days than others, but it's definitely an easier job for that. But, and there's a big but here, I have never had a higher toll on my mental health than doing this job compared to any of those other ones. It doesn't even come close. Like, not even relatively close. Because there's really something to be said about having thousands of strangers tell you that you should Roblox yourself, or thousands of strangers saying like, I can't wait to punch your like, you know, punchable face and things like that, right? There's no job security. That's another thing. Yeah. And you live and die, usually, by drama cycles. I mean, you can kind of try and carve out something unique for yourself or something like that. But I'm more even saying this as a warning to people who are like, again, this just looks like the greatest job on earth, right? You just get to talk into a microphone. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying for a second that it's not better than every other one of those jobs that I worked before. But also keep that in mind, because, and this is not just like, maybe be nice to a Twitch streamer that you like. This is more, if you want to get into this, please be aware of that. Just ahead of time. Just know that, because a lot of people don't. And that's why there's also so much turnover. Like, I know we don't think of Twitch as a normal workplace, fine, but there's so much turnover on this site. Like, every year now, there's like 5 or 10 little startup baby accounts that all of a sudden get a little bit of traction. A lot of them are usually like Destiny clones, and then they rise and they fall. They burn out in like a year. The same thing with YouTubers. Like the YouTube crunch is brutal as well. You like every single week, it's like, well, I'm only getting like 10 extra subs this week. I didn't get 100 last week, you know? If it's any consolation, if I came across you, I'd buy you a drink of your choice. Well, that's very nice of you. It'd be nice if you could time that around the same time that the person who wants to punch me in the face also arrives, because then the whole thing could be simultaneous. I could get punched in the face, and then I could have a nice cold beer or something to wash it down. If I am at the same TwitchCon as you, anyone wants to fight you, send them my way. I love a good fight. Everybody, that was not a like... time's really tough for me. I hope you all understand. I'm only number 3,336 in the list, okay? I need to climb. I need to climb, and I need to climb now. It's just please be aware and tell friends. If you have friends who are like, I really want to get into Twitch streaming or content creation or stuff like that, it's the #1 desired job for Zoomers. Like that's what all those studies show. When Zoomers are asked, what's your #1 job that you could have? You can be anything. You can be a scientist. You can be a Jeff Bezos. What do you want to be? It's YouTuber. The answer is YouTuber. Survivorship bias is if you see the top percentile of something, you think all 100% are like this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, another thing, no one seems to understand their own wealth within their own group. Like, if you're making $60,000 a year, you're wealthy. I know you're not like obscenely wealthy, but you're a lot wealthier than you probably think you are. Like, you know the old adage, if you have a roof above your head, a fridge, and a computer, then you are most likely more wealthy than a lot of the rest of the world. By comparison, obviously it's relative to where you live in your environment. And then the idea that people who make $100,000 a year aren't wealthy, they are. I mean, there's a whole bunch of factors, of course. There can be a story behind it. There can be a whole bunch of things, but no one realizes within their own in-group their own perceived wealth. So you can even have someone like Hassan, I don't think he does it anymore, but maybe back in the day, be like, you know, talk in terms of like, us, you know, us, the working class versus them, when he is in fact a multi-millionaire, right? Like pulling in like $3 or $4 million a year, but still have this idea like, well, I'm rich, but I'm not rich, you know, like there's rich and then there's rich, which is true. There's very few billionaires in the world. There's only about like 600 of them in America, and that is an entirely different kind of wealth. That's the kind of wealth where you start making the Squid Games. And so yeah, it's not comparable to two. 1,576,000 in total Twitch payout. That's over 3 years, no? Or 2 years. I worked out to 62,000. I'm number 3,336, I believe. Also, living factors are in depending on where you are. Yeah, of course. I live in Vancouver. It's the most expensive place to live in, I think, Canada right now. So that's a huge factor in it. But that doesn't change the fact that, like, I don't think people should think that, like, you know, if you look at me in the Twitch earnings thing again, right? And then you're like, oh, the Surf TV only makes $64,000. That doesn't seem like a lot, because, like, you know, other people make tons of money. Like Central Committee makes $250,000. Like, that seems like a lot. In honesty, they're both a lot. I mean, that's one of the things. Like, even if I was making $250,000 a year, I would still advocate for the same things. You should tax people who make that much money more. You should. Like, if you make $250,000 a year and your overhead is relatively low, which for some Twitch streamers it is, the expenses are your computer, your streaming software, other than that, maybe your body if you want to take care of yourself. But otherwise, that's the sum total of the overhead compared to other jobs, environments, workplaces. This is still going to, well, okay, this is a bad example, but still, like, even $50,000 a year is still quite a bit of money. 62% of Americans make less than $40,000 a year. There you go. The thing with you is that you've never been one, like, the hype train chill time, as long as I've been watching you. You've never been a person that hypes up change and that. Yeah, I've never been, I think I'm gonna have to start shilling more, because obviously, like, yesterday I showed all my finances to the mods, because I was like, I thought when I made a jump from Twitch to this own website that I would be earning a lot more, because Twitch wouldn't be taking half my money. But unfortunately, I'm making less money by doing this jump. I'm just doing it more morally, because I'm not making as much money for Amazon anymore. But it was less money, and I want to pay the mods. And so part of me was like, well, I'm gonna have to start shilling or sponsorships. So that could be the next thing. Maybe we could start doing Raid Shadow Legends, you know? That's what all the kids are into, right? I only have to play for like 2 hours, and I can get a custom character, and then all of you can do it. Or, I'm sure some of you saw this, I'm making a gambling game, because I'm gonna join the gambling meta. Here's the future, baby. Check this shit out. How's this for gambling meta? Huh? How's this? Yeah. Yeah. It's the revolution, comrades. Let's unlock it. You know? What happens if I do this? Play Battle Cats? Is that exactly what it sounds like? Shield pepper buckets? I wouldn't mind shilling pepper buckets just to try it. Just to have a bit where I could have the pepper buckets in the background and be like, all right, everybody, time to have that creamy macaroni, you know? You still haven't finished 12 minutes, I know. Well, this is more important though. I'm sure, I don't know if anyone got these jokes, because I was putting even more subtle jokes. Or, I should be investing in, what's the new one? Doberman? Or, what's the other dog coin that's doing really good right now, that everyone's all excited about, and it's the next thing, to the moon. I gotta get in on that Chico coin. Yeah. Shiba. That's it. Shiba, Shibu. Shibu, Shiba. Shiba coin. To the moon. That's right. Gonna start investing in Shiba. That's the future.
Hey, do you like movies? Do you like Serfs? Do you want movies and Serfs watching the movies? So then come over to the new channels. It's the Serfs Cinema. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Can you do the thing, you know, that thumbs up and comment and all those things that help us out in the algorithm that controls every aspect of our lives? Also, if you happen to have a Facebook account, can you delete it? Like, just delete it. You should probably delete your Facebook account, because it's not a great company. But hey, if you can't do that for whatever reason, I understand. And could you also go to facebook.com/thesurftimes then, and give us a little like and a follow. We're just trying to push back against the fact that people like Ben Shapiro happen to dominate the platform entirely. And when everyone asks, why do older generations believe the things they believe? One of the problems is the majority of them on social media use Facebook. So to counter that, we're just going to be on there too now. Also, if you happen to have a union or a worker co-op or even a leftist project, podcast, website, Zoom, MySpace, it doesn't matter. We will advertise it for free on this channel. All you got to do is go to weareserfs.com and use the forms that we got there, weareserfs.com. Thanks, everybody.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, may you shower us mortals with gifts from the heaven. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are your humble jesters, clowning around for your amusement. To our lord, Trevor R. and Alexander Thaler, we give you our thanks for this meager land for us to toil our seed. To our knights of the round table, Hagbard Sealine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Ariana McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Ants Are Still Running the World, Coulter Smith, Tom Groh, Val 9000, Jenna Tal, Dark Puppy, Quiet One 85, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multimondi, Trevor Janis, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojak, Saren 42, Chronic de Hemphog, Catherine, Radical Maniac, Ramon Acosta, Incosin, Violent Orchard, Sophie Baby, Political Puppy, Andreas Chiringuito, Zach Christensen, Josh Mickelson, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our glasses and we salute you, our comrades.